All right. And also, I don't think that this is actually the swap episode. I think the swap happens in episode 5. I'm wrong. They got to survive another episode. Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft down to 4. Oof. The Nintendo Tribe Alliance is the same, and there are just no alliances on Microsoft. They are all lone wolves. This is Reward Challenge, and the Reward Challenge, Nintendo wins rewards. They win a chicken and a rooster, and Microsoft Tribe wins some eggs. Good stuff, good rewards. You know what? The rooster might be good for the demon, for at least for Hades. Actually, no, looking at all of these people, I don't think any of these people really need to eat. Like, Flight Simulator is an aeroplane, Demon Souls eats souls, Hades is like a demigod, I don't know if he eats. Ori is like a light spirit, and Cyberpunk, I don't know if like eating would really like affect all the mechanics inside of them, so maybe they're just winning this so that the other tribes don't win anything. This may also be Sony's first time losing a challenge, but will they win or lose immunity? Immunity challenge, Microsoft Tribe wins the first immunity. They have to dive down underwater, retrieve some buoys, and then shoot them into a basket. And good on Microsoft for finally clinching another immunity win, keeping these 4 safe. These 4, honestly, very iconic games. Glad to see that Half-Life Alyx is going to get a stay of execution as well. And the other tribe that wins immunity is Sony. Sony Tribe is just dominating right now, despite the fact that only 2 of these games are Sony properties. That is insane. That means Ellie, Jin, the Nintendo games, Fall Guys, they're all making the swap. So, Nintendo Tribe. This next one is going to Tribal Council. Let's see what's going on their tribe. Obviously, Ori and the Will-o'-the-Wisps, they have the idol. And it looks like Nintendo Tribe Alliance 2, which is Cyberpunk and Demon Souls, is a very strong alliance now. They are going to be voting together, probably against Microsoft Flight Simulator or Ori, because both of them have isolated themselves from the rest of the tribe. I think it makes no sense to go after Hades right now. Hades is not a threat. If they take out Hades, I will be very sad. So, Sony, Age of Calamity and Rescue Team DX are bonding slightly. You know what? In both games, there is a calamitous event that can occur. And you know what? I get it. I think they need to bond. You know, they're 2 very big media corporations in Pokemon and Zelda, but they're also spin-off games, so they don't get the same attention as those big mainline titles. And you know what? I get it. I love both of these games. So, Microsoft, Final Fantasy VII Remake and Half-Life Alyx have a minor fight, but it's okay because they're not going to Tribal. Going to Tribal right now, we have the Nintendo Tribe. The castaways all vote. Ori does not play the Nintendo Tribe Idol, which makes me think it's going to be Flight Simulator or Hades going home. I am hoping that Hades can survive, but let's find out. The first vote is for Hades. The second vote is for Microsoft Flight Simulator. The third vote is for Microsoft Flight Simulator. One more vote and Microsoft Flight Simulator is going home. The fourth vote is for Hades. It comes down to this final vote. The fourth game leaving Survivor Gaming 2020 is Microsoft Flight Simulator. They isolated themselves from the rest of the tribe. Hades has clearly, I believe, gone with that tight alliance and just stuck to their guns. Let's see how they voted. Yep. Cyberpunk, Demon Souls, Hades, clearly aligned. Microsoft Flight Simulator it was done. You know what? They have the entire world to explore. They don't want to be tied down to this one island. I get it. Ori and the Will-o'-the-Wisps is in the minority, but chose not to save Flight Simulator, which may be clever. Keep that idol, take it into the swap, because you never know where you could end up in the swap. Having an idol at a potential swap vote is amazing. So Ori and the Will-o'-the-Wisps, despite not aligning with the rest of his tribe, is in a good position. So let's have a look at these guys. It is time for the twist, but first things first, let's have one more look at these guys. Cyberpunk, Demon Souls, Hades, Ori Will-o'-the-Wisps, Fall Guys, Ghost of Tsushima, Age of Calamity, Origami King, Rescue Team DX, Last of Us Part 2, Animal Crossing, Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and Half-Life Alyx make up our final 14? 14. Let's proceed to the twist. The castaways are asked to select a wrapped package, and these contain buffs that determine their new tribe. Let's see the new tribes. So first off, we have the Nintendo tribe, because there are only 2 tribes now, Nintendo and Microsoft. Sony got dissolved, and on the Nintendo tribe, we have Animal Crossing New Horizons, Fall Guys, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Age of Calamity, Hades, and Half-Life Alyx. So straight away, this is incredibly interesting, because you have Animal Crossing New Horizons, Half-Life Alyx, and Final Fantasy VII Remake, who were originally on Microsoft. You have Ghost of Tsushima, Age of Calamity, and Fall Guys, who were on Sony, and then you have Hades, the swing vote. So Hades pretty much dictates where this tribe goes from here, assuming that the 6 that came from other tribes don't just kind of like say, hey, let's team up and take out the guy who could potentially be a swing vote. It is also interesting seeing Animal Crossing, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and Half-Life Alyx, when I believe that not all 3 of those were in an alliance with each other. And it'll be interesting to see how the Sony alliances go, because I thought Ghost of Tsushima and maybe The Last of Us Part 2 were interested in each other. I think Ghost of Tsushima lost out both of their alliance members with Rescue Team DX and Origami King. I'm pretty sure those were the alliance there. And then on the Microsoft tribe, we have Cyberpunk 2077, Demon's Souls, Doom Eternal, Ori Will of the Wisps, Paper Mario the Origami King, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX, and The Last of Us Part 2, and it is an incredibly similar story in that we have 3 Nintendos, Demon's Souls, Cyberpunk, and Ori, and 3 Sonys, Origami King, Rescue Team, and Last of Us, with Doom Eternal in the middle. Now, the interesting thing about this one is that Ori and the Will of the Wisps distance themselves from Cyberpunk and Demon's Souls, so I don't know if Cyberpunk and Demon's Souls are going to necessarily be as safe as they might think. They need to reel Ori back in and work on Doom Eternal, or maybe see if they can flip one of the other Sony guys to flip on the other tribes. So let's have a look at the new tribe alliances. So these are the alliances from before that currently aren't really working here. On Nintendo tribe, obviously Ghost of Tsushima and Age of Calamity are still together. Fall Guys on their own. Sony tribe and Nintendo tribe, we have Fall Guys, Ghost of Tsushima, and Age of Calamity. They are the ones that came from Sony tribe. They're now at Nintendo tribe. They're now teaming up together. Same with Microsoft right here, and none of them really have much loyalty to each other, so this could be very interesting to see how this goes. On this side of things, Origami King has basically been left high and dry. Cyberpunk and Demon's Souls are a powerful alliance together. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX is left alone, and then you have the basic alliances here with the single members in the middle. So let's have a look at the reward challenge, and the reward goes to Microsoft Tribe, who wins reward, which is great. It's the physical challenge. You're dragging other people along the sand. I think this makes sense. You're going up against the Doomslayer, you're going up against Ellie, you're going up against Pokemon, you're going up against a Demon's Souls character who's probably got a lot in strength. I can see this team easily sweeping a strength challenge. They win coffee, they win pastries, but do they win the immunity challenge? Yes, they do! Paper Mario the Origami King, Rescue Team DX, and Last of Us Part 2 just avoiding Tribal Council. Could they avoid Tribal Council all the way to the merge? It's possible. So, tribe events on Nintendo. Ghost of Tsushima has the Sony tribe idol, but the Nintendo tribe idol is still in Ori's possession, so it hasn't been rehidden. And the alliance of Ghost of Tsushima, Age of Calamity, and the Origami King dissolves. Nobody here wants to be on this alliance right now. This could spell disaster for one of these 3. On the Microsoft side of things, Ori and the Will of the Wisps is bonding with the Origami King. Origami King is getting in with the guy who has the idol, maybe even shared the idol with them. But let's have a look at Nintendo at Tribal Council. The castaways vote. Ghost of Tsushima has an idol. Ghost of Tsushima does not play the tribe idol. So, the first vote is for Half-Life Alyx. The second vote is for Hades. The third vote is for Half-Life Alyx. That's 2 votes Half-Life, 1 vote Hades. The fourth vote is Hades. That is 2 votes Hades, 2 votes Half-Life Alyx. The fifth vote is Half-Life Alyx. That's 3 votes Half-Life Alyx, 2 votes Hades, 2 votes left, 1 more vote and Half-Life Alyx is going home. The 6th vote is for Hades. It comes down to the final vote. The 5th person voted out of Survivor Gaming 2020 is Hades. It seems like they just didn't want to work with the swing vote here. Let's see how these guys voted. I am so curious. So Animal Crossing, Ghost of Tsushima, Age of Calamity, and Half-Life Alyx voted for Hades. That is an insane alliance. Half-Life Alyx from Microsoft, Age of Calamity and Ghost of Tsushima from Sony, and Animal Crossing from Microsoft came together to take out Hades, the sole Nintendo member of their tribe. This leaves Remake in a bad position, and this leaves Fall Guys in a bad position. Neither of them were on the same tribe. They were on different tribes at the start of this, and they've both been blindsided by members of their tribe. I am so sad for Hades. I really am. I thought Hades deserved a little bit better than this, but it just didn't get that footing in the game. And honestly, given they probably were supposed to go home second, I am very happy they made it this far. So, unlucky Hades. But we still have, I believe, at least 1 or 2 more votes before the merge. So let's have a look at the alliances right now. The alliances here are the same as usual. The alliances here are the same as usual. Really, none of these alliances matter. Honestly, they just don't. Reward challenge goes to Microsoft Tribe. They win reward. They win a feast of sandwiches, chips, drinks, brownies, and letters from home. Ellie got a letter from Joel. The rescue team guys got a letter from their partners. Paper Mario Origami King, Olivia sent a letter. Ori got a letter from Naru. Doom Eternal, Doomslayer got a letter from his pet, I think it was a bunny. Demon Souls, Maiden in Black, Cyberpunk, I don't fucking know. Good on him. That being said, I kind of hope that Microsoft goes to Tribal Council, because I want to see how the dynamics between Origami King, Rescue Team, and Last of Us are at Tribal. We haven't seen them go there yet, so let's have a look. Immunity Challenge goes to Microsoft once again. It seems like Ellie, the Pokemon, and Paper Mario are just powerhouses at the challenges, because they stormed this Immunity Challenge, and they have survived again. So Ghost of Tsushima has the Sony Tribe Idol, and the Sony Tribe at Nintendo Tribe alliance between Fall Guys, Ghost of Tsushima, and Age of Calamity dissolves. Of course it did. Fall Guys got blindsided last round, and he's probably going to get voted out this time. Over on this tribe, Origami King and Demon Souls are bonding slightly. That is an interesting pairing. That being said, at Tribal Council, the Castaways vote, and Ghost of Tsushima does not play the Sony Tribe Idol. If I had to guess, it's going to be either for Fall Guys or Final Fantasy VII. I kind of want it to be Final Fantasy VII, because I feel like they've been on the bottom of the votes more times than Fall Guys. Like, they have just been blindsided time after time. But Fall Guys getting kicked out of that alliance there could spell disaster for Fall Guys. So let's have a look. The first vote is for Ghost of Tsushima. Did he need to play his idol? The second vote goes to Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. The third vote goes to Ghost of Tsushima. The fourth vote goes to Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. The fifth vote goes to Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. One more vote and Fall Guys will be going home. The sixth and final vote, Ghost of Tsushima. We are at a 3-3 tie between Fall Guys and Ghost of Tsushima. Now, how this works is very simple. They are going to vote again. If there is another deadlock tie, then both Fall Guys and Ghost of Tsushima are safe, and we go to Rocks. This could be the end of Ghost of Tsushima. They could flip on him, flush an idol, and that would be insane. But at the same time, I kind of want both of them to survive. I'm gonna sip my tea. Let's see who it is. So they're gonna have a revote. The first vote is for Ghost of Tsushima. The second vote is for Fall Guys. The third vote is for Ghost of Tsushima. If this fourth vote is for Ghost of Tsushima, then Ghost of Tsushima goes home with an idol in his pocket. If it's for Fall Guys, they are safe, and one of the other 4 will be going home. Oh my god, they're going to Rocks! They are going to Rocks. The final vote goes to Fall Guys, which means that they are safe. Therefore, each player will draw a rock. Whoever draws the purple rock will leave. Let's go back up and just take a look at who is in this. So we are going to be saying goodbye to either Animal Crossing, Final Fantasy VII, Hyrule Warriors, or Half-Life Alyx. I will be very devastated if this is how Age of Calamity goes, because they have been playing a very good game thus far. I could see Alyx or Final Fantasy VII getting the boot, and I think that would be quite satisfying. Animal Crossing, I would like to survive, because I want them to align with Doom Eternal at the merge. Let's find out who is going home, everybody. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. The game going home and the sick game voted out of Survivor Gaming 2020 is... It's Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity! No! Oh no! I am in actual shock. What a blindside. What a moment. But also, Ghost of Tsushima still has their idol, and they didn't go home. They came out on top here. That being said, I want to see whose side was Age of Calamity on, because that will determine who really won this tribal council. So, Animal Crossing voted for Fall Guys, Ghost of Tsushima voted for Fall Guys, and Half-Life Alyx voted for Fall Guys. Hyrule Warriors voted for Ghost of Tsushima, which means that Fall Guys came out of this one with the wound, because Age of Calamity was trying to align with Final Fantasy VII Remake, to get Ghost of Tsushima out. So right now, the dominant alliance here is Animal Crossing, Ghost of Tsushima, and Half-Life Alyx. That is amazing. What a way to go. Age of Calamity, fantastic across the board. If you're gonna go out in a rock draw, because that is all power to you. So we are at the next episode. I think this is not a merge. This is not a merge. I was wrong. So, I would love to see Microsoft Tribe finally go to Tribal Council. Let's have a look at these alliances right now. Fall Guys is on his own. The Microsoft Tribe Alliance is still together. Wow, and Ghost of Tsushima is just chilling, just kind of hanging out. Other Tribe Alliances, we've got Cyberpunk and Demon's Souls. Once again, they are still a powerful alliance, and all the rest don't really matter. And they win reward again. Microsoft wins steaks, sausages, vegetables, condiments, and wine for reward. And all they had to do was face off in a strength balance check, which I'm surprised. You know, Demon's Souls, you'd think that maybe they'd struggle with balance given the amount of times people died to gravity in those games. But, you know what? Fair enough. And the immunity challenge goes to Microsoft Tribe again, going through a multi-story wooden maze. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Microsoft Tribe, dominant. The Last of Us Part 2, Rescue Team DX, Origami King, pretty much, I think, are guaranteed to make it to the merge, having never been to Tribal Council. So let's have a look at the Nintendo Tribe. Ghost of Tsushima has the idol. Half-Life Alyx and Fall Guys have a major fight. Of course they do. Fall Guys is like, what the fuck? Why did you vote for me? I can get loud too. And Half-Life Alyx is like, you know what? I voted for you because you're not a real game. And Fall Guys is like, no, you're not a real game. VR is fake. And she's like, multiplayer is fake. And they're having an argument, and everyone else is like, man, just keep arguing. We'll send one of you two home. It's fine. I think this might be Fall Guys' swan song here, though, guys. As for the other tribe, Ori still has the idol, and The Last of Us Part 2 and Rescue Team DX bond slightly. I don't know over what. I honestly have no clue of how these two are bonding. Maybe they're bonding over the fact that critic fan reception of these games was a bit mixed. Like, you know, Rescue Team DX is like, the critics has never loved us. Meanwhile, Last of Us is like, the fans have never loved us. And it's like a little kind of like bonding moment between them. Only a slight bonding moment. Let's go to Tribal Council. Nintendo Tribe. Ghost of Tsushima has the Tribe Idol. Is he going to use it? I think Fall Guys is going home here. He doesn't play the idol, and the first vote as expected, goes to Fall Guys. Second vote, Half-Life Alyx. Yep, it makes sense. They were fighting. It makes sense that these two are going to be clashing right now. The third vote goes to Fall Guys. One more vote and Fall Guys is going home. And the 7th person voted out of Survivor Gaming 2020 is Fall Guys, taking it out. The only vote, unanimous vote. We don't need to see how the castaways voted. It was 4-1. Rest in peace, Fall Guys. Just couldn't hold on.